changing. We always have obstacles that we run into. And I feel like if you get to a place where you're stuck and you just like, for example, for me last year, around this time, I was kind of at a position where we physically could not do any more installs than what we were doing. We were doing 3 jobs every single day. We were like tired, we were maxed out. I really needed to either hire more people or do less jobs. So we did do a price increase to see if that would help. It really didn't slow us down at all. And like I told you, I don't enjoy hiring people, but I came to RESA last year and just had the hope that I would make the right decision. I would get some information that would help me know like what I need to do. So I talked to a lot of people, I attended all the classes, and I took the leap and I hired 3 more people. All 3 of those people are still with us today. It was the best thing that I could have done. I was actually at a point where I was like, do I just like scale back our business because we can't do any more than what we're doing? We can barely keep up, but I was kind of afraid to hire more people, and then you get to a point where then you need, additional vehicles, additional furniture. And so I knew that next step was going to be a huge one. So we did also purchase another van, which helps us do more jobs. And then those 3 employees. So I love RESA. It's been a huge help to me. And I think when you do get stuck, talking to other people, but also looking at the big picture and just kind of thinking about where you want to be like a year from now or 5 years from now, that can help you figure out like what steps you need to take to get there. You want to start by writing down everything you're already doing and then turn those steps into templates and guides for your team. And then train your team to really use them. This is like the most important thing. In the very beginning, we had all these checklists, and for us girls, we used them. We loved them. They were so much help to us. But our guys in the warehouse did not like them. They didn't want to use them. In the beginning, they just really didn't. We would find them in the warehouse crumbled up, or they would be blank or sometimes halfway filled out, maybe all the way filled out every now and then. But they just felt like they didn't need them, that they knew everything that they had to do. But we were forgetting a lot of items. And so we kept telling them, you have to use these checklists. And they got better at them, but they still were not using them on a regular basis. One week we had a really bad week where like almost every job that week, something was forgotten. And they knew at that point. We sat down with them and said, okay, they're no longer an option. You have to use them every single day. It's part of your job.
Mhm.
And they knew at that point that they needed to do something. So ever since then, they have been using them every day. We have like a check and double check system, and we rarely, rarely ever forget anything. Like I said, it happens sometimes. It's just human nature, but they have helped us so much. And then you want to revisit and revise them